Grandeza is grieving over the death of her husband, 3-year-old son, and 7 other relatives. Maria is the lone survivor from MV Jenny Vince that capsized last Saturday due to strong winds and currents. They were supposed to go to Iloilo from Guimaras, but their boat got caught in the tragic accident.
Sumunod ako sa iba. Hindi ko yung kakayanin. Hindi ko kakayanin lahat na. Napakasakit po.
When MB Chichi and MB Quezaya too capsized as it was heading to Guimaras, more families arrived in the hospitals hoping to see their loved ones.
Masakit sa dibdib ko. Ang kabuhita, isa lang mo. Wala na. Buhay na, wala na. Ubod ng bait.
The Philippine Coast Guard is looking at a squall as the possible cause of the accident.
It's like a pugada, whirlwind created or formed, sudden strong gush of wind formed at sea. Pag-asa cannot predict, we can predict, no? Even in the US, at least in the US, the bigger ones, the hurricanes are meron na silang technology. But for the smaller ones, the Subasco, I think Pag-asa would be more in the position to answer.
According to Iloilo City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, the number of casualties rose to 28. Some of them were tourists. 52 passengers survived the tragic accident, while 6 passengers remain missing. All crew members of the 3 boats were able to survive the incident. The Philippine Coast Guard headquarters in Manila is now conducting an investigation to determine the real cause of the incident and, if possible, held anyone liable. PCG Region 6 admits that they allowed small boats to sail because no gale warning was in effect last Saturday. There are also some cases which are not part of their existing protocol.
The weather condition then during departures, the departure were clear. No, it's not prohibited under the protocol, but based nga dun sa mga initial, but it's subject of the investigation. As for a protocol, it's a gray area on that protocol, like the...
Even the boat operators are subject for investigation because some deceased and missing passengers were not in the manifesto. Because of the incident, the operations of pump boats in Iloilo-Guimaras Strait remain suspended. Reporting for News 5, Jen Calimon, we are One News.
The Philippine Coast Guard will be investigating the sea tragedy in Guimaras Strait on Saturday that claimed more than a dozen lives. Witnesses speak of sudden gusts, possibly a squall, that helped to overturn the boats. Pag-asa weather specialist Alcazar Aurelio says a squall is a sudden burst of wind, but compared to gusts, which only take seconds, a squall can last for a few minutes.
Doon sa issue ng lumubog na barko sa na bangka o boat sa Western Visayas. So, dahil ba ito ng squall? So, hindi po. Dahil nung araw ng Sabado ay malakas pong hangin dahil sa habagat at nag-issue po tayo ng gale warning ng 11 o'clock na umaga at ang next na issuance ng gale warning ay noong 5 o'clock ng hapon.
As mentioned, Pag-asa had issued gale warnings on Saturday, first at 11 a.m. and then another at 5 p.m. This contradicts the Coast Guard's report, which said they did not receive advisories from the Weather Bureau.
Maliwanag kasi, yun lang yung area talaga, maliwanag yung panahon at wala nang sama ng panahon makita. So hindi ko lang alam kung nag-uusap yung dalawang station at hindi sila nagpalitan ng sitwasyon mo sa area. Baka hindi nila hindi nasabi ng kabila na may aksidente rito. Pinasi-check namin mabuti.